Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today we've got New Hampshire International Speedway. It's a good track for us. I feel like we can be fast on this track. You know, always trying to make better decisions, and better decisions means hopefully a victory. Only one way to find out. Not much to say. We lead in the standings. Had a bit of a rough streak, but I think we can continue on the right path to turning it around. And so let's get out to New Hampshire and do just that. You know, I talk about making better decisions and then I don't practice. All right, here we go out of turn 4 onto our qualifying lap. Got to roll the corner nicely. I didn't. I didn't do a good job there. Oh well. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can do this, then bring it down, and will it hang on? No, because we had to get off it just a little bit so we wouldn't undoubtedly run into the wall. 29.65 I was thinking it would be a 29.4 something. That wasn't great, but we're better than that. Third place. We're better than that. We didn't have the best lap. We'll get it together. New paint job. Gray and red. Fun. Silver, red, whatever. 150 laps, I think. 3-stop race, 2-stop race. Let's not be the cause of the wrecks. That's the most important thing for me. Just get out here. Be patient. I don't have to be in first place the whole race. I don't have to be making stupid moves. So many laps to run. Just have to, I'm reminding myself, not you guys. I'm reminding myself. That's how I'm going to do it. All right, let's do this.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
Okay. I really like the white tire lettering. If I haven't said that before, I'm saying it again. Ooh, quick jump into second, but then we kind of shorted it. Let's see if I can hang in here. Oh, slide up a little.
Still there.
I just didn't want to get run over by who was behind us, but it's not working. Ooh. How are we so tight? I don't know why I'm so tight. Car is really loose. Should be.
All clear.
We'll be all right here, maybe. Yeah, we'll be all right here. It's always just that first turn when you're in it. It's what gets it. 48 laps of the tank, 150 lap race. It's a 2-stopper, but it's actually a 3 if we can't save the fuel. And I got to be honest with you, I don't think we can. So we're kind of vying for a late race caution or any kind of caution that we can pit under caution and kind of offset where we are. It's going to be the big part for us. We're fast, as you can tell. We're better than we were. That was better than our qualifying lap right there already. So we know it. We just didn't have a good qualifying performance. I probably should have practiced 3 or 4 laps before I got in. I literally didn't. In fact, I set it to advanced, changed the offset, and just came in. Because I don't remember if we had a fully upgraded car the first or second time we ran Richmond. As a matter of fact, I don't think we had a fully upgraded car until the end of the season, so I had kind of setups being weird just to adjust to the car that we had. And so now I'm running this like this. And it's good. It's good. I'm really itching to pull the steering wheel out. I think I might do that this weekend and just run some tests on NASCAR Heat 5. Just kind of see how much different it is. And I mean, I probably have to learn a lot with it, to be honest. So, because I mean, it's a steering wheel with pedals. It's going to be completely different than doing it with a controller. I'm really, really hoping that Forza runs well with the steering wheel. I know that you see people running Forza Horizon 5 with the steering wheel and stuff. It just, I don't know how they do it. It doesn't feel realistic at all. And if I'm going to use a steering wheel, I need to have some variance of realism. And so I really hope that it feels that way in the new Forza Motorsport game, because they're touting it to be the most technical and advanced racing quote-unquote simulation. So I mean, if it's not, I have no problem driving it with a controller. I just think it'd be a lot more fun to do with that game with a steering wheel as well. We'll see how that all bodes, because I will have that the day it comes out. That one comes out October 10th, I think. And then, for me, excited about City Skylines 2, which comes out the day after my birthday on October 24th. Ooh, look at that. We just did a 29,277. I wasn't even realizing it. We won't repeat that this time because I slid in a little weird, but anyway, City Skylines was such a fantastic game. I've always been a city building game person. I love management style video games too. And so I'm really excited about that one. Apparently, they've kind of just built everything that everybody wanted. You know, everything that everybody wanted for the changes, the adjustments, the things that people had made in mods and stuff, because that game has full mod support. They really built that game right, and I think that any developer out there should take note for what they did. Make mod support. You want people to buy your game? Allow mod support. Build it in. It's the new age. You know, everybody wants to make their stuff custom, wants to make their stuff unique. You built the engine, you put the graphics in the game. Allow people to make the game unique without it being such a pain in the neck.
All clear.
I know earlier in the series Nope. We're okay. I didn't touch the gas at all once we touched that. I will be careful about that going forward. Anyway, we're going to lose our lead right here. I'm just going to move out of the way. That was just dumb. I didn't need to go inside of McCabe like that. Anyway, though, with this game specifically, I had gotten together with some people that actually make the program Game Extractor. Little program that allows you to
Still there.
look at... Okay, Harvick. It allows you to look at the files inside of games and even adjust them as long as it doesn't have a checksum in it.
Clear low.
And those people were great, but it was such a complex... I mean, I know this game is 20 years old, so 22 years old, so it's fine that this game isn't, you know, easily modifiable. Much like the Dolphin emulator, PCSX2 finally allowed you to extract graphics and change them, which is what I do with this game. That's how I did the graphics, and the reason why some of the textures just look really clean is because I run this game in 4K. But anyway, though, just kind of going on a tangent here, but video games in general, at this stage of the game, I feel like just opening up mod support and allowing people to enhance the games, it would be a big ticket thing, where you get more people that give higher ratings and are more prone to buy your next game. I know every time they put out an expansion or put out a just any kind of a downloadable, any kind of a DLC, sorry, I'm paying attention as well. Anytime they put out DLC or anything, they also got together with the primary modders in the community to make sure that they had a chance to update their mods before they put it out, so their mods would be compatible with the new DLC. Some of the DLC they took from the modders and put directly into the game, getting modder support there. So, I mean, it's doable, and you don't have to... Hope it doesn't... Does the gear come down? No. It's doable, and you don't have to, you know, give up your own game and I don't know how else to put it. It's almost a pride thing, I would think, that these developers have, where they're like, you're not going to mod my game. But what you don't realize is, if you're not going to listen to what your consumers want for video games, then you need to open up mod support so they can just do it themselves. Now, if you're going to listen to what modders, or not what modders, what people want in the community for their games, by the way, the people who buy and play your freaking games, talking to you, racing community that's out there, or Monster Games and shit that are out there trying to make the next NASCAR game and failed miserably with Ignition, and then canceled this year's variation of the game to rebuild it from the ground up. Listen to your community. Get together with the iRacers. Get together. I realize that there's two types of people. There's arcade racers and there's simulation racers. The difference between it is settings. You know, you can set up a game that's got high settings or a lot of setting options that can allow you to turn on certain abilities, turn off certain things, whatever, make it more arcadey for the people who want the arcade style, and then turn those things on for the people who want the simulation style. Anyway, I'm running all over tangents to say that if you're not going to listen to your community, then you need to open up mod support so other people can create this for the community, and that's what's going to save your games from getting low and shitty reviews. So, having said all of that, I love Paradox for the fact that they have open mod support like they do right from day one, and that they support their modders as well. So, it's pretty cool, and I'm really excited about that game coming out as well. There's other games that I'm excited about, but I'm going to wait on. Obviously, a lot of people did the pre-order on Starfield.
That was a great lap.
I record racing. I play games with some of my buddies on Monday nights. Aside from that, I don't play a lot of other video games, so I don't really have the opportunity to play a game that's so in-depth like Starfield. Certainly not enough to pre-order it. I pre-ordered Diablo, got the 4-hour or the 4-day pre-order for $100, and then played it for 2 hours prior to the 4 days, or during that 4-day early release. I never even really got time to play it, so it was a waste of the extra, like $40 or something I paid to get the early access. Learned my lesson there, won't do that with Starfield, but what do we got left? 31 in the tank on this first run, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it out. We're doing pretty good. We've gotten up to the double-digit cars at this point, so we're going to go ahead and run this one out, and we'll be back with you guys, caution or our first pit stops. I hope we have a full long green run, and we can do this with just pit stops.
All clear.
We'll be back on the mic then, though, and maybe I'll have more to talk about with gaming. Nobody ever did comment, and I don't know if it's because I cut that out of one of them, but what other games would you guys be interested in seeing in general? I know I've heard some people say NASCAR Thunder 0304. I'm iffy about that because number of people have done series on that, and I am really looking to move up into more of a modern day thing so I can enjoy some of the modern day amenities that you get from a steering wheel. But
Car high.
let me know of other ideas that you guys have as well, because as I've said before, this channel is literally for the entertainment of you guys only. I mean, obviously I love racing and I love playing the games and getting better at them, but if I wasn't doing it for you, I wouldn't produce videos, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what other games you're interested in overall, and we'll look into those options too. Anyway, though, back on the mic, caution or pit stops. All right, we're going to bring it around one more time, and then we're going to pit. On one full stint without a caution, but I know as soon as cars start to pit, we'll probably get one, which sucks because we didn't save at all. We drove our butts off, and I don't think that we're going to end up... I think we'll end up getting screwed over when we pit, but not much of a choice. We got to pit, and we'll definitely be the first car to pit. So, whatever, though, you know, we're pitting this time around. There'll be 102 in the race, meaning there will be 6 left, and when we have to pit the very final time, unless there's a caution that comes out that kind of offsets everything, but somehow it'll have to be 6 laps into a stint at least for it to offset it.
You're low on fuel.
Here we go. Gonna pull it down right now. And
Slow down.
there we go. Oh, Harvick pit. So did Junior. Here we go. Back at it. We got Schrader and Hamilton, who obviously have to pit yet. I don't know. Everyone up front obviously has to pit yet, I should say. Looks like Schrader's going in right now. Atwood is already in. Blaney is in. Hamilton's still out. Really not great for him because we could catch him and pass him. I don't need to do anything stupid right now, but I feel, yeah, he's going to pit this time. So maybe we lost 2 laps there as the leader, but no big deal. It doesn't matter. We led so much so far. And as long as he pits, I don't really care if anyone else pits. We're back up in first place, so caution comes out, we'll stay out. And obviously we don't want cautions to come out at all, but if it does happen, we'll deal with it. There's just no way I'm going to save 6 laps, so I'm just going to drive it the way we drive it. Harvick pit with us. He was actually in there but right before we went in, or the lap before we went in, so everyone at this point that was racing with us, that is on the lead lap and all of that, they are all going to have to pit that 3rd time at the end. So if that's how it goes, you know, say this race somehow ran green the whole time, we would simply do exactly that, just pit at the end just like everyone else. We did lap a number of them. In fact, we've got 5th place right there. We're getting close to lapping them. We're about 8 seconds off of doing that. And we could, under green, we could feasibly lap everybody. I don't know. Harvick has been he's been very good. He hasn't made any mistakes. He's been close to it, well, within reason. If you're looking at everybody else, he's been definitely the closest by multiple seconds. He has a 3-second lead over Mark Martin, so he's doing really well there. Blaney decides he wants to go to the outside. Now he's going to cut back into the inside. Come on, dude. Do not. Don't do it. No.
Clear low.
All right. Just a little, barely anything. Matter of fact, I'd be shocked if that even showed up on our
Clear high.
on our damage. That was scary, though. I thought we were going to lose it there. Oh, somehow we got front left damage on our wheel from that. We barely had contact. That's weird. Oh, well. Car feels all right. Obviously, I don't feel like the others are going to catch us. Blaney just going I'm so glad we just passed him. He's all over the place there. Doesn't look like he's having a good race. I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, well, that was us lapping him, so. We're caught up in a little bit of traffic here, and that's what's got these guys behind us catching us a little bit, but I don't feel like that's going to be something that we worry about too much going forward, as we've got more people pitting. Kurt Busch here, we're about to lap. I don't know how far up we've lapped, but it's all been green flags, so we've lapped everybody naturally, which is pretty great. It means we're just having a very good race overall. I hate that we have a little bit of wheel damage, but I mean, it's so slight, I'm not even noticing it. I'm not noticing it at all, so that is quite all right. I am going to very soon put together some stuff for the NASCAR Heat 5 series and show some pictures of everything and kind of let people, so people get an idea of what I'm talking about when I talk about building up even other people's characters. I know I have some people that are very interested in it, and I think maybe some other people aren't because of the cost, which I'm a nobody streamer right now, or YouTuber right now, so maybe I will just make it free. It depends on how much effort I have to put into each one. I think once I have it set up and ready to go, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. But we'll see how it all goes. I also have to see if I can go in to the careers and adjust the settings myself in the career. Or if when I change the driver information, I know I can do the career part itself because I had done it, or I had started it a long time ago in just the dirt series, which is why I decided I'm not going to do that part of the career. I just don't like dirt track racing. I don't like driving it myself. I don't mind it in real life, but I'm not good at it, so I don't like driving it myself. But anyway, I know I can put the new names in, the new, well, portraits, which I just do a shadow with the proper, like, racing suit on them, whatever. I don't put an actual portrait in there unless somebody provides me with a picture they want to show up in the game, which I can do that. The name, the number, the car paint schemes, the sponsors, all that stuff, I know I can change myself. I know for a fact I can change the driver's skill level, but the question is, do I change it? I have to find out if I can change it within the while I'm doing the series, or if that is just something that I can only change outside of the series and then it doesn't change in the series. So I don't know. I said a lot of stuff there, but I hope that made sense. Sucks. We were getting really close to lapping some of the higher cars, and now we aren't. Now we're going to be under caution at lap 61, it looks like. I don't know who it was. We had some triple-digit cars that were pitting, so I'm pretty sure that's probably what did it. We've lapped them quite a few times, so we're going to go ahead and get through this caution. We'll be back with you after the caution. Little 3-lap caution. No big deal there. Already up in the 4th gear. Quick short shift. Just gonna hit it and go like a rocket ship. Kind of. We are much faster than the cars behind us. I know that. Well, Harvick's back in the scene. He won't drive away, or he won't be blown away real quick, but everybody else, some will get caught up behind the triple-digit cars, just the way that it ends up for them, but Harvick will, well, hopefully he stays behind Kurt Busch for a little bit, because we are definitely faster than Kurt Busch. We had lapped him. He was the last car we lapped. Look, we got cars. They must have been coming off a pit road. I can already see cars up in front of us, lappers. That's crazy. Turn. Thank you. Yeah, Harvick just got around Busch behind us, so not fantastic. We got like 30-something left in the tank. It's going to put us at like 50-something when we pit. And, you know, I really wish that I could put everybody a lap down. That'd be fantastic. I don't want to restart behind a bunch of people. That's why I'm not, that's why I didn't pit there either. I just stay in front as long as I possibly can. I was going to get to a point where I could have started to save some, but I just don't believe that I could save enough. Look at this, 28 in the tank. So it'll be 27 when we come around. And I think that's 81. So yeah, we're 5 laps short. Or 4, yeah, 5 laps short.
All clear.
So it's just not, it's not worth even trying to save, you know? Best thing that we can do here is pass everybody. Or not pass everyone, lap everyone as much as we possibly can. Pit when we pit. And, you know, if we need to come in for a little squeeze of fuel, then we'll come in for a little squeeze of fuel and finish the race off on raw tires. That's just what we'll do. We have enough of a lead, it won't matter. If cautions come out, it will matter. And that's where it sucks. If cautions come out, the only thing that could be our saving grace is if a caution comes out real late and we pit, or we don't pit, and other people do pit and they end up caught up because it's single file with less than 10 to go. They do pit and they end up stuck behind a lot of cars and just don't have the time to get back to us. Because obviously we're about 2 seconds slower when we're at the end of a run. And we'd be beyond the end of a run on our tires if we pit just to do a gas and go. Now, if we got a 20-second lead on the pack, we can pit, do a full service, come back out, and not worry about, you know, even if they come out, even if they gain 10 seconds on us after their pit stops because they did a gas and go, we'd have freshies and we'd be a lot faster than them. So there's a lot of opportunity here, and it's all determinant on if we have any more cautions. I really hope we don't. One caution race I'd be happy with. I am happy with pitting and then coming out, pitting under green, coming back out, and driving again. You know, like, I like doing it on this track. I like doing it on any track. I'd like to have very few cautions, especially since 90% of the time when it's not us, you don't even see anything about the caution. You just find out it's a caution. I usually tell you who was the cause of it. I don't actually know who caused this last one. I didn't pay attention. That's on me. I apologize for that. But it just, nothing matters then as far as it'd be okay if you got like a replay. You know, ooh, here was the caution. Here's what happened. It was pretty badass. Oh, speaking of, there's a wreck in turn 2. I think actually Thunder 4 does that, come to think of it. Thunder 4 is so broken. I remember I watched David Schildhouse's thing on that. It was fantastic. I love watching him race. You know, I love the people that I like that game. They could probably play any game, and I just enjoy them gaming. He's one of those people. I enjoy his energy and shit like that. But I remember there's some crazy stuff that goes on with that game. Probably, you know, much like this game too. Much like every game. What am I talking about? But you got to pick which ones you're going to like. I know that game would be scary for me because think of like the rival that we don't actually have with Kenseth, but we've kind of made up in this game, and Ricky Rudd. In that game, there would not only be a rival, but they would purposely try to wreck us. I don't know if I have the patience for that. I should load the game up and see if how I actually drive in that game. It's very different than this one. I've heard a number of people talk about how the driving in this game sucks really bad, and I'm thinking, well, if I got pretty good at driving in this game, I'd probably be a baller if I played NASCAR Thunder 04 or whatever. But again, I really do want to look at doing the more modern stuff as well, just because I can mod that stuff. I mean, I can mod NASCAR Thunder, and I would. That would be a lot of work because I'd have to do with it what I do with this game. Playing NASCAR Heat 5, at the least there, I'm not having to change the paint schemes on all the cars because it's modern equipment. So I'm not having to do it just so that if I did NASCAR Thunder 04, if I did the paint scheme for my car to be modern and the other ones weren't, it would look so stupid. And it took me like,
Stay high. Still there.
I don't know, a couple weeks to do the paint schemes on this and the trucks. So I'd say probably combined it took 3 or 4 weeks. And that was without running races, because at that time I had already recorded like 40 episodes, and all I did in my free time was work on paint schemes. And I rewatched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. During that time, like, that was what I did. I worked on paint schemes and watched those shows. And it's great. It's very rewarding at the end. But now that this video will be probably out. Well, it's the 16th today. This won't probably be out this week because I'm doing the 4 episodes and I'm trying to get ahead. Point is that though what I'm recording is a lot more recent to what's being released. Therefore, I don't have all that time. I'm trying to get ahead enough to do the NASCAR Heat 5 paint schemes. Maybe eventually, like after NASCAR Heat 5, if there's no new game that I'm going to do, maybe I'll look at going back to a retro game again. So, it's just a matter of what you guys want, what I want as well. But
Still there.
anyway, what do we got left in the tank here? Wrong button, and I didn't hit the brakes. Oops, wrong button again. 17 left. We're going to finish this run out. And hopefully we're pitting under green. And then I guess we'll have to, if another caution does come out, we'll have to determine whether we pit. We'll probably pit for the last time if another caution were to come out. Like after, if we pit now, not now, but if we pit at the end of this run, and then we pit, and then a caution came out like 6 or 8 laps later, which would put us in the window of us pitting and not having to pit again in the race, we would definitely pit under caution. So pretty much what we're looking for is to run this whole one out and then be able to go at least 6 laps under green before a caution would come out, and then we pit. Anyway, though, I'll be back on the mic with you. Caution, hopefully not, or pit stops. We got another full lap to go around before we pit. Everybody else has pit, so if a caution were to come out now, we'd be real happy because we'd have everybody a lap down and we'd be able to pit. But that's not going to happen. So we'll bring it around this time. We'll pit next time round. All will be well. Need to clear that area. Don't you think about it. You made your decision to go high. It was on you, buddy. That was on you. All right, 1 left in the tank. We'll be coasting on fumes when we get in there. I don't care. Drive as long as we possibly could here. That was the point. But yeah, we got everybody a lap down because everybody else did pit. Now we're going to pit. Ooh, I don't know why my brain thought 55 for a second, and then I slowed way too far down, but it's okay. It was a good pit entrance, I'd say. Clean. Un momento. And we're back. As the relative will start to catch up, we'll see just how far up we did get. I mean, I was going to say it should be around the 14 or so mark because we are good when we pit. Got some other cars pitting. I would be surprised if we didn't have a caution in the next 6 or so laps just because of the pitting. People are stupid. I really would love it to happen with less than 48 to go because right now we're 6 laps short. And we'll be pitting probably with 7 to go, which I will do. I mean, if we stayed green, that would be fine because we'll just continue to... Ooh, you? I didn't know who was pitting. I made a mistake. Anyway, we're all right. I'm going to drive hard so we can have the biggest lead possible when we do go into the pit because everybody else pit before us. Everybody else has to pit again as of right now. That would still be true even if a caution came out right now. So I hope it doesn't. Honestly, I would love this race to go green the rest of the way. That'd be fantastic. I would really like that to happen. Some of these triple-digit cars are screwing me up, though. I don't like that. Yeah, there's a lot of cars on pit road. I'd be shocked. Just let me get around 4 or 5 more times. Come on. Even if it's 4 more times, I'd be okay, because then we can at least... we could save a little bit, I guess. We wouldn't save right away, though, because we would need to gap the competition. Oh, yeah, car definitely turns a lot better when you have no damage to a wheel. It's a good lap. Just going high here. Yeah, we got some congestion coming up. That's concerning with triple-digit cars and then double-digit cars pulling on the track. So far, so good. I don't know. We went like 12 laps last time before the caution came out after we pit. So maybe we'll get lucky and that same type of thing will happen here.
All clear.
I'm starting to wonder. Well, Richmond we're really good at, though. I was going to say, is this our best short track? But we're really good at Richmond. I know which ones aren't our best short tracks. Martinsville, which we still have to run, and Bristol, which we've already run twice. I mean, that's not to say that we don't have a really good qualifying lap in Martinsville, take a lead, and play it smart like we've done with this one. Martinsville is no different as far as once things get spread out, we have no problem driving it. You just got to go so slow around the... It's like 58 miles an hour around the corner. And that's just... It's not fun. And it's not one of those ones where you can really roll the corner. I guess if you get it to like 65, you can roll the corner. But it's such a sharp corner, it's not really easy to just do that. So, it's fine. You get used to it, but... Here we go. I wanted to go high so I could... Oh, I mistimed that. I was hoping I could come off on full and just go flying past...
All clear.
Oh, I just drew a blank. Why did I draw a blank? Jeff Gordon. Wow, why did I draw a blank there? We now are within the window that if there is a caution, we could pit for the last time and finish the race out. Another thing I really don't like in this game, especially since I sit through them, we don't save any... Oh, that was... I made that mistake, and that's on me. See if I can get around... Nope. Just gotta accept it. Anyway, yeah, you don't save fuel during cautions. We had 4 laps of caution, or 3 laps of caution, and we didn't save any fuel during that time, which is stupid. And did we lose a lot of time because of that, getting caught up behind McCabe there. Just a little boop. Not a big one.
Still there. All clear.
Eddie Schrader's actually pretty fast right here. He just made a... Oh no, he said, no, I'm coming down. I'm going to outbrake him anyway.
All clear. Car high.
Roll, go.
Car low.
Oh, we were able to get on the gas earlier. Are we going to be able to hang on to it? Yeah. Yeah, Schrader is fast. I don't know why he's lap or at least 1 lap down. He is fast. Steve Park, not so fast.
Still there.
As we pass him on the outside coming out of 2 or 4. We're in 4th corner. 9. We almost have double-digit leads on everybody right now, which is nice. Need to... Oh, that didn't work out. Kenny Schrader's back there. Cut off his nose.
Stay low. Still there. All clear.
Now we're going to get caught up behind Atwood, but I'm going to see if I can do the same thing that I was trying to do before, which is get on the gas early enough to get his quarter panel coming out of 4. And we do.
Still there. Clear high.
Go. Well enough. That's all I know. Well enough. Clear skies ahead. 37 in the tank. It means there's 36 at the line. There will be probably, what, 42 laps left in the race then? Unless we have saved any. Maybe 41 laps. I don't know. About to find out. 42, 41 laps left, probably. 43. Wow. Yeah, we definitely are going to have to pit one more time. We are many, many laps short. And that's okay. But so is everybody else. There is nobody that can make it on this run. There's no way they could save either because the leaders all pit before me. So I'm confident with that. If I weren't worried about a caution, I'd pit right now. But a caution would ruin... Or if a caution came out, it would ruin it for us then. So just stay on the track and run it. Let it run its course. I say I'd pit now because we would actually do a full service pit stop at this point. Can't do that, though. I'm just going to have to see what kind of gap we can get on these guys. I would like to at least get my right sides. But I'm pretty sure we wear evenly on this track, fairly evenly. I don't think that we save a lot. Ooh. Sadler being nice to us there and not ducking down like that. I like it when they do that. It's like they leave it open for the leaders to get around. And that's just nice because, you know, although I have 11-second lead over second place, 10, 11 seconds, whatever, I don't want to lose that because right now we're potentially going to do a full service pit stop and they're not going to, and that's about a 7-second difference. So, because the other thing is if there's not a caution and I do a full service pit stop and then there is a late caution, we would have all the equipment we need to get out there and still compete with the leaders and stay ahead of them. That's the hope. That's the hope.
All clear. The car head is pitted.
Wow, we got somebody pitting right now. Oh yeah, these guys are so many laps down. We've passed the... We're going to have to take a look at running cars. Who was the car that was running that had that was the most laps down? Because we have lapped a lot of these cars. These triple-digit cars. Next season, they'll be a lot more competitive, but this year they're just stuff on the road that's in my way.
Still there. All clear. The 77 car is headed
Laney's
into the
pitting
pit.
right now, too. How many laps is he down if he's pitting right now? Or are these guys splitting it? Are they like doing... Well, we'll keep an eye on Stewart. I mean, if I see him go in halfway through his run, then we'll do that. But I don't see that happening. I'd be shocked if they split this run. I could see why you do it, but I'm going to do what they do. Again, because if I don't, they'll pass me. And if a caution comes out while they're a lap ahead of me, I'm totally screwed. If they came out... I mean, if a caution came out and I didn't lose a lap, it's no big deal. Because they'd pit then and I'd be in front of them. So many things you have to think about. All the strategies and everything. But as you can see, we just lapped Blaney right there. He went into the pit right in front of us and we lapped him. I'd be really surprised if we went into the pit if we didn't get lapped. So I don't want to have to deal with that. Thankfully on a track like this, if I did do it, getting up to speed isn't a big deal because it's a short track, but that's about the only benefit here. Let's see if we can get around him on the outside.
Stay high.
Mike
Still
Mack.
there. Clear low.
Usually doesn't get in our way. Good dude. It's my son's Halo car from years ago when I first did this.
Stay high.
And then
Still
since
there.
then, now he's a
All clear.
Ford certified mechanic. So that's why he's rolling in that Mustang.
All clear.
He has done some pretty cool things. He sends me pictures of some of the cars he's worked on. He wants to get Ford GT certified. Only a few of them around Wisconsin are. And
Still
he
there.
had one come in the shop, took pictures for me. It's pretty awesome. We
All
actually
clear.
were very up close with some Cobras and like the actual
The yellow's out.
Cobra. Oh, well, that changes everything. We'll pit for our last time now. The Cobra kit cars, well, not the kit cars. I think they were genuine. And then also a couple GTs over at Road America where they were doing their testing. And we were on the paddock and got to see a bunch of those cars a few years ago. That was a lot of fun. Looks like it was Jeff Gordon. He's smoking on the pits, so... Yep, damaged car, Jeff Gordon. So he's out of the race. He had been lapped a number of times as well. We're going to pit for our last time. And hopefully then we'll be able to run this bad boy out without any issue. We'll be back with you after this caution.
There's green
This is
flag.
dumb.
Car
We got
low.
screwed on pit road as we always do.
You're 3 wide.
And now we're in trouble. And I knew that was going to happen. All right. Come on.
Car
Sorry,
low.
Labani. Sorry, buddy. Henseth, move. Yeah, we're in trouble. We have plenty of time. I'm going to back it up a little bit. We did a little bit of a little nick. We're fine. Everyone's fine here.
All clear. You're all clear.
It's okay. Get off the wall. Don't do crazy things like you're about to do.
Clear low. Clear high.
All right.
Car high.
We're still okay. Everyone's okay.
Clear high.
I'm not even looking at damages. I'm just driving this car.
low.
We're going to fix this in a minute. All right, we're looking at damages. Okay, so the front end is really messed up.
Clear
Thank
low.
goodness we're on
All
a short
clear.
track. That was terrifying.
Clear high.
We are going to catch these cars. We are going to pass these cars. We are going to be back in the
Clear
lead.
low.
Bonnie and Kenseth kind of put us on a in a bad situation there. That sucked, but
Still there.
I'll get to him. I just wish we had gotten in front of all the triple-digit cars right away, and I was trying to, and we just couldn't get there. There was too much commotion going on, and that screwed everything up. But now we just got to start tracking people down, I guess. I don't even know how many laps we have left in the race. I'll pay attention next time around. I hate that my front end is all damaged. We've been clean all day. I mean, we had a minor ding earlier, but we were fine otherwise. And I think it tightened us up even though we don't have wheel damage. 26 to go. I mean, I can really drive this thing hard right now. I don't know. I actually don't know. Now that I'm looking at this, let me focus for a little bit here. There we go. Ricky Rudd trying to drive us down on the apron and wreck us. And yeah, we dive bombed, but still, man, that was an aggressive move. He clearly was going to try to push us down, and we pushed back. And thankfully, because we were half on the apron, thankfully we didn't lose it with the other two tires that were on the flat surface compared to the tires that were on the bank surface. I wouldn't have done that if it was a different track, but I knew we could do it here. Now it's a matter of trying to just drive away and come away with a victory. It was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure, but... And it's still not over. I mean, we're not actually driving away from him at all. So, we're going to have to keep focusing up, making sure that we're hitting our marks. And hopefully we can... Nope, that's going to cost us. Unless I can get through here.
Still there.
Oh, he's going to gain all that back because we had to slow down behind the 113.
All clear.
He's right back on us. That's the big part now, is how much can we navigate the lap traffic. See, I should be able to get on it here and not have to... Well, I was too high. Never mind.
Still there.
Too high up on the track. I was hoping I'd get a good angle to come back down and get a really good run, but I didn't. It's all right, though. We got a couple of cars that aren't just quick and easy double-digit passings. Looks like Andretti didn't pit prior to. We might still have a few that do that. They had a lot left, and I don't know why everybody wouldn't have pit with less than 48 to go. Just pit as your final pit. Well, I guess for position. Stay out, try to get that position. Think maybe another caution will happen.
You're all clear.
Didn't happen. Hasn't happened, I should say. It could still happen, but for those who are pitting now, it's unbelievable. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you know how much we need the brakes right now? Okay, well, here we go. We're going to pump them. And because we can't just get on the brakes, he's right on us. Oh, come on. We have had the worst luck with our equipment this year, and I just don't know why. I just don't know why. Nope. Didn't get on the brakes hard enough there.
Carlo.
Unbelievable. This is going to be such a wreck for us because we have to brake so early. Can't do what I want to do here. Pump the brakes, keep them going. Holy crap, how did we manage to do that? And he went up into the wall, didn't he? Oh, he did. He tried to go to the outside, hit the wall, and that was costly for him. That could be just what we need. We still have some brakes, but we just have to brake earlier. Just nuts, though. Imagine short track. Your brakes are leaking. You're losing brakes. Blah. Like, what kind of bullcrap is that? We have to get on him so early now, too. Thankfully, I can coast a lot. If I get around the 120 mark by the time we hit the corner, I can roll through it. But now he's right back. I mean, he's catching right back up. So I don't even know what to say. We might have... Okay, we're safe. I'm gonna say we might have really just screwed up there, but we ended up getting out of it. Like, the more cars I put between us, the better off we are overall, that's for sure, but...
Clear low. You're all clear.
Can I get down here? Oh, but I barely tapped him. I didn't tap... Come on! The dude's, like, stopping! We just lost the lead because of that. Frickin' A.
Still there. Clear low.
Oh, that was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb. I didn't hit the brakes. I didn't hit the brakes. Okay, we got it. I'm not giving up. We're not giving up. This is going to be what it happens here. I just don't have much of an option. I don't know how without being able to outbrake him we're going to pass him, though. Unless he gets caught up behind lap traffic, which I can't outbrake lap traffic now either. Oh, that was the car just snapping. I didn't even touch the stick. I did. I had the stick to the left the whole time.
All clear.
Tony Stewart's right back in the picture too now.
All clear.
As I was fighting Ricky Rudd, he made his way back up. So now we're fighting two cars. And as you can tell, I mean, obviously there's nothing good that we can do here. We're so screwed with the brake issue. All I can do is hopefully what I am doing, which is putting cars between us. I'm hoping. Get on the inside here. I'm braking at the same time they normally brake now, which is not usual for me, but it's what I'm doing. It looks like Stewart ran high. Should probably just focus on the race, huh? Ricky Rudd back right behind Hermie Sadler. So as usual, oh, and the caution comes out. Wait. The caution could be good. The caution could be a win for us. I don't know how many laps it'll go, but it could be a win for us. If there are 5 left, it would be a win for us because I don't think we would come back. Well, obviously, we're staying out regardless, but what was the caution for anyway? Let's take a look. It had nothing to do with us. Kevin Harvick wrecks. Okay. 6 to go. We'll see you after the caution. Hopefully, we'll be all right. Hopefully, there will be no green laps. 3 to go at the line. We're going to be quiet.
The race is going.
I got tight. There was nothing I could do there. I got tight.
You're all clear.
All right, last lap. Gonna have to pass me on the outside, guy.
Last lap. Car high.
Oh no, we lost it to... All right, hold on.
Clear high.
On the brakes. Send it. Hit the gas. Hang on to it. Hit the wall. Hang on to it. No.
Oh, top 5.
Unbelievable 0.08 of a second. Without brakes, there was nothing more I could do. A race that should have been an easy win, and we lose to the one person we really couldn't lose to either, Mark Martin. Top 5, Mark Martin, Tony Savoy, Ricky Rudd, Matt Kenseth, and Dale Jr. I mean, $577,312. What do you even do? Weather was good, and the weather was good at New Hampshire, and it brought some good driving with it. Mark Martin took the checkered flag on September 11th. Congratulations to the number 6 Pfizer Ford Mustang. It was a... Oh, we tied with Martin for that, so he didn't make any headway on us. Gives us a top 5. Just short of getting that 11th win over a 300-point lead on Marlin. It's just rough when you go onto a track, you dominate, you lead way more than the most laps, and then I don't even think Martin led until the very last turn. But that, you know, that's the story. We've been having a rough season all season with equipment, or me, I finally have a race where I'm not the problem and our equipment goes out and we just kind of struggle. We could have finished a lot farther back, but we managed to finish in second, almost first place. Mark Martin proves that you don't need to lead a race to win a race. You just have to be there at the very last corner. So congratulations again to them. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I want to take a moment out to say thank you so very, very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.